This instructional video will provide updated and clarifying information on the Request for Information, or RFI, response process. As of July 17, 2023, the Department of Labor and Industries Compliance Records and Training Unit began sending requests for information via encrypted email. Instead of sending an email message through WorkComp Campus, the request is sent via encrypted email and no PIN is needed. Please note that second request emails are no longer being sent. If an RFI is received on a claim your company no longer handles, your response should be to call the compliance officer and provide the name of the new insurer or claim administrator along with the effective date. Otherwise, it will be considered as a failure to respond and may result in a penalty. If you have an issue opening the encrypted email message, follow up with someone from your organization regarding access. To avoid a penalty, read the entire email message. This is important because it may contain multiple questions or issues to be addressed. Respond to all requests in Campus. Responses must be substantive and address the questions and issues. React within 30 calendar days of the emailed message date. Read the entire email message. It shows claim details, including the Campus claim number and the claim administrator's claim number. The body of the email shows the details of the information being requested. It is important to note that there may be more than one question or issue that needs to be resolved. The compliance officer's phone number is listed at the bottom of the email. Please call if you need clarification of the questions or issues posed in the email. Emailed replies and submissions will not be accepted and are considered invalid. To begin your response in Campus, log into Campus and open the employee's claim. Once you access the employee's individual claim, the claim details page will load. If you have any difficulty locating the claim, click in the Include Inactive box to see all claims. This box is highlighted in red on the image shown. Responses may include one or more actions such as submitting an EDI transaction, uploading a document or written reply, issuing an additional payment, or completing a web form. If the response involves an EDI submission, follow your company's procedure. For all other types of responses, click on the Submit Filing button in the upper right-hand corner and select the option that best aligns with your actions. You can confirm responses were successfully submitted in Campus by reviewing the employee's Campus claim. It is your responsibility within your organization to confirm that an RFA response was accepted by either reviewing Campus for EDI transmission or documents uploaded. Calls or emails to confirm if everything is complete will not be responded to. If an EDI transaction was submitted, look for the Accepted Transaction in the Claims Reporting History tab. If a document was uploaded or generated, look for it in the Claims Documents tab. If an additional payment was made, look for it in the Claims Reporting History or Claim Payments or Benefits tab. If a web form was submitted, look for it in the Claims Documents tab. To be compliant and avoid penalties, respond to all items on the RFI within 30 calendar days of the email. An RFI can be sent to any of the email addresses designated by your organization in Campus to receive information requests from DLI at the time the email was sent. CRT strongly encourages all claim administrators to adjust their Campus permissions of designated contact for information requests from DLI to a single email address and remove that permission from all other users. A benefit of this approach from a management standpoint is that tracking the requests will be easier because the requests will then flow through a centralized point rather than through individual adjusters. To check the current status and make updates to your organization's permissions for email, use the Group Administrator Manual resource linked at the end of this video. The prohibited conduct most commonly penalized by the department is failing to respond within 30 days after receipt of a written inquiry about a matter related to benefits. To avoid a costly prohibited practice penalty, respond to all requests, react in Campus within 30 calendar days, and review the claim. When you see the responses in Campus, the submission is complete. Failure to respond to the original RFI will result in a prohibited practice penalty per Minnesota Statute 176.194, Subdivision 3-6. If a penalty is assessed, consider the penalty assessment as another request for the information sought by DLI. If there is no response to that additional request, another penalty may be issued. The penalty amount is based on the number of penalties assessed against the party for violations based on a rolling 12-month period prior to the current violation. The first 5 violations result in a written warning. The 6th through 10th violations result in a $30,000 penalty. 11 or more violations result in a $6,000 penalty. The following contacts may also provide additional help in fulfilling your requirements under the RFI process. For clarification about an RFI you have received, call the compliance officer at the number listed at the bottom of the email message. The sender will not respond to questions posed via email. For campus questions, contact the Workers' Compensation Division Help Desk at 651-284-5005 and press 3, or 800-342-5354 and press 3, or email the help desk at helpdesk.dli@state.mn.us. For EDI transaction and submission issues, email dli.edi@state.mn.us. All resources mentioned in this video can be found in the notes section following the video.